On the western shores of the Spance lies a continent known as the Body, home to vast stretches of plains, pockets of forest, and its most defining feature, a towering mountain range that spans from the north to the south the entire continent called the Spine. Several nations are seated in this world-splitting landmass: Celadrin, Gushepper, and Pleisood to the east of the Spine, while Kunatara and Zuidlak lies to the west. Gushepper, having suffered years-long famine in past years, kept food stocks should such an event happen again. And happen again it did, and much further spread than the Worcestershire fields as in the past. Celadrin, having never experienced such widespread crop failure, reached out to Gushepper for help. Unable to support the burden of two nations for what could potentially be years of suffering, tensions between both nations started to boil over. Celadrin invaded Nordville to simply take control of the food stocks there in what would be known as the First Battle of the Harvest War. After nearly 3 years of war, peace was brokered over a failed assassination attempt. This attempt caused Gushepper to cede the northern third of the nation, having it been involved in the hiding of the would-be assassin. This newly formed nation, Guracy, is where our story of Hugo, Horizon, and Drac unfolds.
Hi, I'm Joe Dirt, and I will be playing Hugo McGillicuddy. He is a human fighter with the guard background with the paladin dedication. Standing in at 6'3" with slicked back black hair, he has an athletic build and tan skin with no true defining features. 5 o'clock shadow in two different eye colors. One is silver and the other is cyan blue. Hugo was born into a long lineage of guardsmen of the Cyan Light. Growing up in Menagerie in a strict household, Hugo did not have many friends besides Horizon growing up. Hugo is the middle child in his family and is not special or as skilled as his older brother Levi. He is next in line for a guard captain of Menagerie. His younger sister, Nyatra, was born with magic, and she was sent off to a mage academy in the city of Menagerie called Sekira. He quickly became friends with Drac over time, sharing similar interests in keeping people safe.
Hello, my name is Chicken Atomic. I play the Charhide Goblin inventor Drac. He has ashen blue skin and an orange beard. He got his start in Train Volca before moving to Merenbede and opening up shop there. He then went to the local college to hone his craft and to gain funding for his construct. During this time, he became the personal smith to Hugo and Horizon. After graduating, he earned the ire of some local nobles, which led to him joining Hugo and Horizon on the trip to Nordville.
My name is Allegory, and I play Horizon, a human oracle with the cosmos mystery. She has a warrior background with her witch dedication. She's 5'9", has red hair, green starry eyes, and sometimes she floats, but that's because gravity works a little bit weird on her, and her hair seems to float and move on their own, even on a still day with no wind. She was orphaned and has no idea who her parents were, grew up helping take care of the other kids at the orphanage, and made friends with Hugo while waiting to be adopted. Considering her eyes are sparkly and her hair is floaty, it's a pretty safe bet to say the adoption never happened. She was actually pretty fine with that. Horizon's a happy-go-lucky girl, and a little chaotic, which does cause some trouble with Hugo in his position in the guard. She can almost always talk her way out of any situation, though. When Drac opened his shop in Merenbede, she quickly became good friends with him.
It is the year 1523, and it has been 2 years since Guracy has been founded. As this nation begins to find its footing in the world, a call to rebuild has been put out from the capital, Merenbede. Most notable of the various towns and cities in this proclamation is Nordville. This once idyllic town stood as the pawn throughout the Harvest War. Now it is seen as a way to show that Guracy will rise up as a country of its own merits and strengths. Our troop of heroes took up this call to action, each of their own reasons, but the road ahead will not be easy. Even though this is a small town, it is rife with issues. Local leaders argue over how to spend the meager coffers. Smugglers and raiders see this weakened border town as a foothold in their criminal activities. The creatures of the land have been restless. With these and more challenges ahead of them, let's see how this story rolls out for our Misfits.
We're live.
We're live.
Yeah, hi, friends. Yeah, we're live. Hello, Hera. Hello, Jack. Hello, Boomer. Hello, friends. Oh man, we are here and we are live, and this is amazing. Let's go. Yes, we're all here on screen together again. Again. Oh gosh, I miss this so much.
It's been so long.
It's well, do the bit, Rin.
What?
It's been 87 years.
Oh, it's been 84 years.
It's been 84. Yeah, Jumper oh, Jackson in the YouTube comments as well. Oh man, damn! Look at this. Let's go.
Hi, Jack.
All right, guys. I will. If you guys caught the video, you guys know who our characters are. If you guys know who we are, you know who we are. I'm Joe Dirt. You know, I play a lot of games. I do a lot of the TTRPG stuffs. You know, we're here. We're doing stuff. You know, I'm playing Hugo McGillicuddy, the most human Hugo ever.
You should have been human, I swear.
Look, I thought about it. I thought about it. But, yeah. What a name. Yes. See, the people love Hugo. Look. He hasn't even done anything yet. But yeah, no. I'm gonna leave it short and brief today because you know, I want to get into the game. This is our first episode. We will be the first few episodes over the course of time. We're going to be doing a lot of things that aren't in the Pathfinder rules. We're going to be showing roles. We're going to be, well, we show roles all the time, but more so on the DM side of things. He's going to be showing roles. He's going to be explaining a little bit more about what goes into it, so that for everybody at home, you guys can understand what's going on as well. So that way, if you guys are new to Pathfinder 2e, or if you don't understand what's going on, you guys can follow along. Eventually, the roles that the DM will be doing will become more vague and unseen over time, but if you guys stick around and watch through the whole entirety of the campaign, by the end of the campaign, I mean, hopefully you'll get it. Y'all are very smart. So, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so you can find me at Joe Dirt in all the places and the things. I still don't have things set up because I'm professional. Chicken, do your thing.
Wait. What am I doing?
We're introducing ourselves.
Yeah.
In case there are new people.
Yes. I'm Chicken Atomic, and I play Drac. Don't know what else to say. I've been playing tabletop for years now, and looking forward to officially getting into Pathfinder.
Yeah. You can find him at chicken_atomic on Twitter.
Atomic on Twitter. I would say Twitch, but I have, as you can probably tell by what I look like on stream, Booney's internet. Yeah, you can pretty much find me at as Chicken Atomic on pretty much everything. I also have a pretty inactive writing Twitter that I probably just need to change to tabletop.
How's that book coming along?
Unstarted. Not yet started. Probably won't be started for a very long time.
All right, I upped your guys' volume a bit, so that should give you guys a little bit. If you guys think their volume's a little too loud, wait, oh my god, I'm a dumbass. Hold on, Rin, do a thing, do your thing,
Huh?
do your thing.
Who, me?
Yeah.
All right, hi, I'm Allegory, or Rin, and I play Horizon. I am an Oracle, and yeah, you know me. You know me.
He's like, I hope.
I hope. I'm not very good at introducing myself. Yeah, the Allegory _ most places. Come hang out.
Let's go. All right, Lamus, do the thing.
Okay, I am playing the world.
True story.
And you can find me below my fabulous face on things. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to add. So, does that cover it? Does that cover it?
Yeah, that covers it.
Yes.
Okay.
Take us in.
Now what do we do?
Take us in.
Take us away. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to drop a couple links in the chat just because these are some things that I and us are using. For our character creator, we're using Path Builder. So boop, into that chat there. For the maps, I've switched from Incarnate to Dungeon Draft. And all of my little assets are from Forgotten Adventures because they're so fucking awesome. And you should like them and do stuff and look at their stuff. And then...
Oh yeah, I totally forgot, but yeah, I modded you, by the way, Lamus.
Oh, cool. Whatever. And then we're going to have some music-y stuff, and that is from... What's that pop up there? Oh, that's making me... Oops. Where is it? Copy. Paste. And we're doing a little bit of sound from tabletopaudio.com because they do good jobs and stuff. So
They do good.
Yeah, they do good.
And what else do I got here? That is pretty much it. And I guess that means away we go. So, am I dying here?
No. Why?
No? Okay. I see stuff spinning.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
I also don't like how that's over here because I'm constantly looking over there instead of at you people. I'm trying to set up myself good, so I'm looking at stuff. Okay, so our group of heroes here have decided that they are taking up the call that has been put out from the capital city to kind of rebuild up the town of Nordville. They've been on the road for a couple days from said capital, and they're just coming out of the forest along the road, and on the horizon they see our town. It's nestled along a river. Gosh. And kind of like off in the distance, on the north end of town, there is a crumbling tower, and you kind of slowly make yourself in to the town. And your first order of business has been to meet up with the town sheriff. The town sheriff, Justikar Burwig. So what we're going to do now is all of you are going to give me a society roll. That is going to be our first roll of the campaign.
Let's go! First roll.
First roll.
All right. Society.
Society.
I have a +0. Let's go.
So normally these rolls would be secret rolls, and basically I would roll them. And we're gonna change Hugo.
I'm just a copy, guys. That's all I am. I'm just a copy. I'm a fragment of the man I was before.
And that'll be the end game. We have to play with Hugo.
Yes.
A clone.
Yeah. Little did you know that he's been someone the whole time. He's not himself. And boop. All right, we got a. Why are you doing this to me so early with the low rolls?
Look, Drac got a 19. Look.
I know. Okay.
He's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the one.
He's gonna carry us this time.
Yeah. All right. So
Calling it Drax the leader.
Drac's the leader.
Drac, you know Justikar Burwig for being prior to being made the de facto leader of this town. He was a military leader during the war previously, known as the Harvest War. He was kind of put in this position as a way to kind of how should I say this? He was put in that position as a way to kind of keep him occupied and also put somewhere that he would be readily be seen by the nation as the nation's current leaders. So you kind of make your way wagon-wise into town, kind of up into town hall. The guy at the head of the wagon goes, "You here? Good luck." And then he just kind of shoos you off, like.
Looks like it.
So you're standing before like a large kind of. It's a like a, for lack of better terms, plantation style house. Very large, big column pillars out front, 3 stories.
Well, I guess we should go inside.
Big old double doors. Big old double doors too.
Do we knock or do we just go in? No, I
Yeah,
think we
Howard-
should
Howard.
just be humble. Also, maybe refrain from big anything. You know, you gotta kind of remember, not all of us are tall. Bless you. Poor Drac. Is Joe muted? We can hear Joe.
Oh, I am muted. I muted to them, but not to you. So now, Drac, if I stack you on my shoulder, you will be tallest. Like we can stack you and make you very tall, very tall.
Don't fill me with false hope.
I mean, it wouldn't be false hope. I mean, you would be the tallest.
Yeah, until I got down.
I mean, fair.
What if you invented something that could make you taller?
Yes.
Just like look at little buddy. Just gotta scratch my chin for a second. And I'm like, that ain't gonna work.
Well, if we do not want to make a big entrance, I suppose we should do the right thing and just knock.
Sounds reasonable.
Then let's go.
I'm just gonna like hurry past, like, oh, never mind.
So you give a good old knock on the door. Can hear it kind of echoing inside. You stand there for a few minutes, few seconds, I should say. Slow, and then slowly you see the door kind of crack open, and there is a little halfling standing back there, and he kind of looks you up and down. Can I help you?
Yes, we have been sent from Merenbeed.
Oh,
My name is Hugo McGillicuddy. I am part of the Cyan Knight.
very well.
And these are my compatriots.
Come in.
Yes.
So, kind of looking over the three of you, and kind of pauses for a second once Drax's little helper bot comes along, stumbling along in behind him. Kind of
Making his way in.
Yes.
Making his way.
Okay. So, you've been. You're looking for the Jester car, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna lean in and just he's gonna lean into like to Horizon. Just who?
It's a title. Majesticar is a title. He's who's in charge.
Is he the leader of is he just a cart?
No. No.
Wait till you hear about just a truck.
Yes.
Yes. So, yes. Why don't you have a seat? And kind of motions over to like a bench off to the side. and I'll go get the just car for you. Okay.
Thank you. We'll
I
do that.
appreciate you. He's gonna sit down. He's gonna be like,
Okay. All right. And he kind of waddles away slowly. Goes to a set of double doors, opens it up, kind of closes, looks back, shuts it, and you hear the latch kind of echoing throughout the hall.
so.
Did he lock that door behind him?
I think so. I do not. What? I have a question. What do you think if he comes out in like a trench coat? What if it's like two halflings in a trench coat?
I don't think it will be. Do we know anything about the Justicar aside from the fact that he's in charge and has asked for help?
I'll let you make another society roll if you want. If you want.
I'll try. Ba, ba, da, ba.
There we
that's
go.
better.
All right. So the Justicar kind of is running this town like by himself. He's the mayor, he's the sheriff, he's kind of the judge. He's pretty. They just threw him there and kind of dumped everything on him. He's pretty much the entire management system of this town. It's not a position that he wanted. He's definitely more of a military mind, and that's kind of something that he just was not prepared for. So the door opens up again, and the little halfling kind of just waves you in.
Hugo puts his hands out for them to go first.
All right. Horizon just goes on in, I guess.
Hugo follows them.
So as you enter this room, as you enter this room, you see it's kind of just rows of bench seating, kind of raised dais type situation. Kind of think of like a judge's quarters, and you see a gnome kind of hunched over some paperwork, just looking down, writing away, and big old sigh. New people for what? What are your skills? Where can I use you?
Well,
let's start with names. Sorry.
Hello.
You, the tall one, the plain one.
Hello. Hello. My name is Hugo McGillicuddy. I am from the Cyan Light. Hello. Hello.
well, tell them your skills, Hugo.
Oh, my skills. I'm very good at being a guard.
Okay. Could always use some more guards. Next.
Out of there, my name's Drac. I'm a crafter, smith, pretty much a jack of all trades. Previously owned a shop over in Menagerie and sadly was forced to vacate, and now here I am.
Vacate?
Just had some conflict with some nobles, and so
Oh,
it didn't go so well. So
okay. Just kind of writing down a couple notes. And Miss?
Hello, I'm Horizon. And I am an oracle, a fortune teller of sorts.
Okay, very, very, okay, I'm sure I can find something for you to do. Have you been given rooms yet?
We just arrived.
Kind of motions you all forward. Kind of writing down some more. Come.
Horizon comes forward.
I'm gonna be standing behind both of them in the center. I'll be essentially at their 6.
All right. So you he kind of hands you each a paper. Hand this to Miss Bronzehelm at the tavern. She'll set you up with some nice rooms upstairs. After you settle yourselves in, come back for me, and I will find something for you fine folks to do.
Thank you very much.
Sorry. Always busy.
Yes.
Sorry. So if you go out across the way, you find the tavern. The Red Goat.
All right. Thank you very much. And
you're excused.
Horizon.
Hugo is going to sit there and just go.
Horizon takes the paper and turns around to head out.
that's just Drac. He just hops up, grabs it, and screws up.
I will give him a salute, take the paper, and then turn and leave.
So as soon as he hands you as you take the papers from him, head down, right back at it, just quill waving away. So you make your way out of the town hall. Across the way is a rather simple, plain-looking building with a sign out front with a giant red goat on it. Very, very, very on brand.
Very obviously the Red Goat Tavern.
Very obviously. Just a big old goat head on there.
He seemed rather overwhelmed, didn't he?
I would say.
Well, I mean, I can understand being overwhelmed, you know, but in a position of power, I mean, you know.
Well, let's go get these papers into the inn and get settled in our rooms.
Yes.
I wonder if they'll be nice.
It does not matter. I do not take up too much space.
Well, you take up more space than Drac does.
I mean, that's mostly his, you know, knickknacks.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
What? All of your little, you know, all of your little things. I mean, you take up more space than I do.
No, you take up more space than Drac does, definitely.
I mean, you know, he'll pick up little buddy. I mean, look, this, it's a lot of space.
Drac just takes a little buddy down and pushes him forward to go into the tavern.
Do you think he's mad at us?
Just wipes a little tear from his eye, steps in.
Well, Horizon, I mean, you have been calling him short for the last several years. I mean, you know, he is, you know, he's a little sensitive about it. I see these things.
So Drac, as you enter this tavern, very quaint, very low lit bar straight ahead of you. It's pretty dead at the moment inside. You do see a couple people just sitting around, minding their own business, talking to each other. At the tavern bar counter is a dwarven woman, kind of very chipper, kind of jumping around, kind of pouring, hopping around, probably putting on too much of a show for the very few people that are here at the moment. Little green friend, come on, come here.
Just sighs, walks over, and places the sheet of paper on the table.
What are you having? Oh. From the Justicar, I see. Yeah, we got some rooms upstairs for you. What a drink?
Sure, what do you got?
Probably the best swill you'll ever have in this part's town.
Okay. So,
No.
He's back.
Did we lose him?
for a moment we did. I'll take whatever's available.
Did I drop out?
Oh, you did. Oh
Yes.
Okay. But I'm back, and I didn't say anything.
Just to like the best swill, and then it was a very long pause.
Yeah. She's got a big old smile on. Very happy to meet you. Can tell she doesn't see many new fresh faces, so most excited.
We should probably also go inside, huh, Hugo?
I mean, now, like, here's the thing, you know, like, you could call him taller, you know.
But that would be lying. I'm not a
Well,
liar.
well, no, it's not about lying. It's about making people feel good.
Like the door is sitting wide open, so like with those few people in there, you know it's just echoing into the room.
I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
lie to him. I don't lie to
Hold
my
on,
friends.
I gotta refresh because I do not even see.
So how are you guys doing?
How are things?
Hey. So, Chicken, you're very tall.
Chicken, how tall are you in real life?
5'8".
Okay, yeah.
You're very tall.
The drag is still like 3 foot even.
Yeah. He's just a little guy.
He's a little dude.
All right. What can I get you to anything to drink?
I'll just have water if you have it.
Interesting. Yes. Okay, and you, tall sir.
Oh, I'm very short. Drac is much taller than me. Do you, do you,
Side eyeing as she turns to get a glass of water.
do you have milk? Horizon, are you okay?
Milk.
Hi. Yes.
Okay. Never have I been in a bartender this long and someone ordered milk. Okay. I could do water. I don't think I could do milk, unfortunately.
Okay, I will take water.
Okay. Water. Yes. I slide you both a glass. And okay. Rooms for you two. Upstairs. Passes you each a key. You're not going to be trouble, I hope, right?
No, of course not.
Oh,
This guy over here, he was a guard, so we're not allowed to get in trouble.
Okay. Thank you.
No trouble. No trouble, ever.
Okay. So where are you fine folks from?
We're from Marenbead. We just got in this morning today. What time is it?
It's noon. It is around noon.
This we just got in today.
Okay. Sounds
Have you
quite
been a tavern keep at Nordville for a long time?
my whole life, basically. Came from my parents' house. It's theirs. So you fine city folk. Hoping to make a name for yourselves around town?
Well, in a way. I'm just hoping to help.
Yeah.
Always need help around here. I could give you one piece of advice. Kind of motions over to a rather flamboyantly dressed elf over in the corner. Best leave him alone.
Why?
Like you come from the same head. Him. So him. You see the big old tower?
The big broken one?
Yes. A little prickly about that. So that was his tower. You know?
Ooh. Did he break it?
No. So it was when war broke out. They, the other guys, the baddies, they kind of smashed it up a little bit. Kind of stick it to the wizard. Yeah, it's been a little sour ever since, as you could imagine.
Has anyone offered to help him repair the tower?
It's kind of been one of the main points of contention in town.
Do people not want him to rebuild his tower?
It's more of a matter of finances. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to go around town. A lot of money needs to be spent. Kind of thinking that the wizard tower is a little lower on the pole.
I mean,
Isn't it his home though?
Yeah, well, put him up here. He's been here ever since. I'm surprised he hasn't left.
My question is, can't he use, Alakazam, Presto Kaboo, new home for you?
Magic doesn't work like that, Hugo. You know that. I've told you that so many times.
I mean, you make things happen. I'm just saying. You say stuff and you wave your hands around. It's very impressive.
Well, thank you, but
I don't think that's kind of his wheelhouse of magic. He's more of one of the boom boom guys. Just makes things blow up, kind of.
gotcha.
Oh, Drac! He's like your magic. Even though you said you don't do magic, you make things go boom.
True, just not magically, like we've talked about.
Okay, I mean fair. I mean, some people say science is magic, so...
This is true. Well, what if he just needs a friend?
If you can break that fine exterior, more power to you.
But sadly,
On the topic of boom booms, you're not gonna be doing that here, are you, my little green friend?
Why does she keep on calling you green? Am I colorblind?
Well, you do have two very different colored eyes, so it's possible.
it's actually blue, but
Oh,
my
bad. Am I?
that just sounds like, wait, he's blue.
Am I like blue green colorblind?
I'm over here thinking Goblin Green. My bad. My bad.
It's all good. No, well, there's a couple occasions where you drank the wrong potion, so maybe, I don't know.
Out of curiosity, are people hearing me on stream? Because I definitely know that my face isn't there.
Oh shit! I thought copy. Oh man.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. You're back.
You definitely know my face isn't there.
Like, oh.
Well, I mean, I feel like they would have said something if they couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I hope so. I
I think Jazzy was reacting to things after you had to refresh.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to keep any like
Okay.
anything
That would have been awkward.
anything possibly destructive out of my room. I'm looking to possibly open a new shop, but we'll deal with that at a later date.
Okay. Well, if there's anything you find folks need, I'll try to point you in the right direction. Just don't make a mess of the place, and yes.
Well, thank you very much for putting us up while we're here to help. I am gonna go look at the room.
Okay.
As am I.
When they turn around, he's just gonna be on their outer perimeter, and he's just gonna follow them.
Why do you do that all the time? Why don't you walk with the group?
What do you mean? It's a force of habit.
You're not a guard right now. You don't have to guard us.
I mean, I do.
No.
I mean, I have to protect my friends.
I think we're pretty good at taking care of ourselves for the most part.
I never said you weren't.
Thank you, Hugo. And he just steps into his room.
So as you enter your rooms, they're very, very simple, very, very compact rooms. Not much in there, just a bed, a dresser, and that's it. Just very, very simple, very plain, very, very utilitarian. Kind of like small 8x8 foot rooms, just very crushed in there. But judging by the looks of it, there's probably like 20 rooms up here. Very, very excellent use of space, one could say.
They can fit a lot of people here. I don't know if Horizon has ever had like her own room per se. So this is possibly pretty exciting for her.
So you guys settle yourselves in. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day? Kind of.
Oh, we have to go back and see the Justicar, he said after we got settled. But I might also want to try and talk to the wizard. Try and be his friend.
Yeah, I don't think Drake's going to be like trying to build anything, or so he'll probably just follow and see what everybody else is up to.
Okay.
Well, should we go to the Justicar first?
Yes. So does this make us like roommates?
You each have your own separate rooms.
Oh no, he was just asking. He was just asking in general. He's like,
Oh. Okay.
so does this, like, since we live in the same home, does this make us like roommates?
I mean, I guess so. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it count when we're all staying at like a tavern?
I mean, think about it. Do you think they would be upset? Like, that guy is cranky. Do you think, the old wizard guy would want to have like a sleepover?
Probably not.
Maybe after some, like,
We should
socializing.
Take it slow with trying to be his friend, I think.
Exactly.
I mean, we are all very nice people. I don't think we're awkward at all. You are both are very charismatic.
At least some of us are charismatic.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I got enough charisma to run my business, but y'all saw where that got me.
Maybe you just need somebody to run the front end and you just make all the things. I could do that. I'm pretty charismatic.
You could.
Yes.
But at the moment, I ain't got a shop, so yeah, let's make it over to the Justicar and maybe see about getting myself set up.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. So you finish setting up yourselves in the room. About an hour later, you guys come down. A little bit more lively than it was. So you're gonna head to the Justicar first, or do you want to try to chat up this elvish fella?
We'll go to the Justicar first.
Okay. So you make your way down, out, across the way, back over to Town Hall. And you go in, go up. You see that little halfling guy sitting there again, just kind of behind a desk, like. To take it you already to see the Justicar, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Come with me. Opens up the double doors back into the main chamber area. Mr. Bowie, your new hires are here. I kind of looks up from his papers, just motions you forward. Hugo, is it?
He has his hand on his back and he sits there and he's like, "Aye, sir."
Step forward, please.
He takes a step forward, just precisely one step.
Oh my god. Do I?
He's very literal.
Oh god. Another one of these types. Come forward.
comes forward. And he just stands there, just hands behind his back, just looking straight forward.
So, you're going to be quite obviously a town guy. Here's a badge. So he passes you across a. It's a very simple metal badge. It's a ring and an inverted triangle. So the point of the triangle would be down.
Thank you, sir.
You'll be starting tomorrow. Does
Yes,
that sound
sir.
good? You can step back now.
Thank you, sir. And he steps back.
Drac, come forward.
He makes his way over to the desk.
All right. So he hands you a rolled up piece of paper, sealed. Take this to the smithy. I'm sure he'll find some excellent work for you to do. Quite handy, I assume. I hope.
Yes, so.
All right. Yes. So yes, give this to him, and he'll let you know
Go from there.
what he needs. Yes. You can step back.
That's right.
Miss Horizon, is it?
I walk up. Yes.
What do you do again? I'm having a hard time thinking of what you can do.
What am I good at?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I
How about this? Why don't you? One of the mystical types, right? You said.
yes. I'm an oracle.
How about you go to Miss Brine Bob? She's in Town Square. She has a little wagon. Shouldn't be hard to miss. Maybe she could use some help.
Okay.
If not, go see Mr. Silversun. He's probably held up in the tavern.
Mr. Silversun. Okay.
Let's hydrate.
And what does Mr. Silversun do?
Oh. To complain, that's what he does.
Oh goodness, is it the wizard?
Yes,
Okay.
it's the wizard.
I never asked his name. All right. Well, thank you very much. And I step away.
You fine folks are excused.
Have a great day, sir.
Oh,
Bye.
should you need anything, item any gear, anything of any value, go see Mr. Goodwin out front. Maybe you can squeeze a penny or two from him, but you should be good.
All right.
Unless there's anything else you want from me.
Not that I can think of. If we have any questions or concerns, we'll be back.
All right. Good day. Good luck.
Good day to you, sir. And
Thank you,
makes his
sir.
way out.
And then and Hugo will heel, turn, and then leave.
I just walk out like a normal person. Floaty hair and all.
Yes. So, you walk out. You could kind of hear a mutter under the Justicar's breath. This one's going to be a problem. The little halfling out front gives you a little nod. Good day to you. See you probably around town, I guess.
Thank you for your help today.
Good day. Scoot, scoot.
Everyone seems to want us to leave as soon as we get somewhere. I guess I'll go talk to the woman with the cart.
Okay. So you step outside of town hall. Right across the way is a cloth-covered cart. Very embroidered fabrics, very, very colorful. Out front, sitting on the ground on like a rolled-out carpet, is a gnoll-ish figure woman, kind of petting a wolf next to her.
I'm going to approach her.
Okay.
You're approaching me?
Yes. I'm going to walk up and be like, hello.
So you walk up to this woman. She's kind of just stares up at you. Eyes kind of brighten up. New face. New face. Can I get you anything? Kind of motions behind her to like the kind of open-ended side of the cart. Bunch of herbs in there. Several flasks.
Well, my name is Horizon. My friends and I just got to town, and the Justicar recommended I either speak with you or Mr. Silversun about a potential, if you need any help, sort of thing, like a job.
Oh. How are you with herbs?
Let me check real quick, because I don't think that's in my wheelhouse.
How about this? Give me a nature roll.
Ooh, okay. Eight.
Okay. So you're kind of looking over all these herbs and stuff like that, and this is like they all look like weeds to you.
Well, I'm more of an occult type person rather than mystic.
Okay. I guess that would be something. Would you be willing to learn?
I'm a pretty quick learner.
Excellent, excellent. I'm always in the need for fresh ingredients. So she kind of reaches up behind her, just pulls something off a hook, and just kind of waves it in front of you. If you're out and traveling a little bit in the forest, if you see any of this plant, could you harvest some for me? It's a very broad-leafed plant with little spiky bits at the ends of the leaves.
Broadleaf plant, spiky bits.
Shouldn't be too hard to do. I'll pay you for it, obviously.
I think that's called a maple leaf.
Not quite, sir.
Oh, that was out of character.
And what kind of plant is this?
Oh, it's used for making healing salves.
What's it called?
Oh God, what are you doing to me? Damn it. We'll come back to that. We'll
Okay.
come back to that
We'll
name
pretend
later.
you told me.
Yeah, yep. I told you the name of that plant because I am not a botanist.
I will keep an eye out for it. Absolutely.
Good job.
So I guess I have a fetch quest.
Gives the little wolf a scritch. I'll be waiting.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I'm just gonna like walk back to the group.
I would like to. I want. Do you think she would let me pet the dog?
It's a wolf. Possibly. You could ask. He seems to like scratches.
Yeah, I would say ask before reaching your hand out because that could very
Always
poorly.
ask first.
Ah,
Yes.
consent is important. I know this. I will walk up to her, or to them.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, yes. Looking for anything in particular?
I am. Something very particular.
What would that be, sir?
Can I please pet your dog?
Oh, Snarl. You want to pet? You want to pet Snarl?
Yes, I would love to pet Snarl.
Let's see if he wants you to pet him. Give me a nature check.
Oh man, I'm great at these. Like, I am the most naturey person you'll ever meet.
I know.
Actually, okay.
Born and raised in the city.
Actually, not bad.
So you kind of reach down to give this wolf
Fist first.
little pet. He kind of pulls back a little bit, moves in, gives you a little sniff, and then properly sits down and expectantly waits for a good old pet as a good boy.
I'm gonna give him scritches behind the ear.
You kind of see the back leg do the little
It's gonna be like,
thumper.
In the distance, Horizon just leans down a little bit to tell Drac, I'm a little surprised that worked. I thought that wolf was going to bite him.
Me too.
Good for him. He seems happy about it.
He does.
So basically, she wants me to go find plants. Should I also talk to the elf? To Mr. Silversun? And see if what he wants me to do? If anything.
Yeah, it may turn into just, can you fix the tower? No, go away. But he may need some help.
Maybe I could fix the tower. I don't know. Never tried to fix a tower before.
I could try to help, but it's going to require way more than just me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we can go see him and see how it goes.
As you look over and Snarls on the ground on his back, just kind of doing one of these for some belly rubs.
rub, 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 rub.
Hugo's just having the time of his life over there.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
And then you get the I'm done with this now. From the wolf.
And it's like,
Kind of seem to enjoy that, Mister. What's your name?
My name is Hugo. Hugo McGillicuddy.
He puts a hand out to shake yours.
Firm handshake.
Ra Brian Bob.
Rah.
Well,
Hugo pulls out a notebook. And he writes their name.
You're just passing through, or are you?
No. And then you'll see he has a cyan light, like I guess it would be like over his like plate mail. So it's kind of like not really like a scarf, but kind of like a sleeveless, like
almost like a tabard.
Yeah, a tabard. That's exactly what it is. And he'll take and he'll open it up. He has his guard's badge for Marinbead, and then below it he put the other one.
Okay.
And then he'll show her his guard badge.
Oh. Yeah. New guard, huh?
And you said, how do you spell your last name?
Brian Bob. BRINEBARB.
Thank you.
You can call me Ra.
Ra. Understood.
So, town
Yes.
guard, huh?
Yes.
So,
That
you
is me.
do me a little favor. I
Um,
mean, it's kind
depends-
of a big favor.
Depends. It really depends on the favor.
So, as you can see, I kind of have a shop set up here in this wagon.
It's a very nice wagon.
No, I do not mind it. I do not mind it. It's great. It's very simple. But roughly a couple years ago, give or take, you know, my shop got burnt down. Um, I was wondering if you could hopefully find out who did it. That would be so much to me. And just kind of like shuffled under the rug. And
Can I roll something to see like I'm writing down and then I'm writing it down just like,
okay,
like I want to it's essentially me sitting there just, trying to figure out you know, how truthful is it?
give me a diplomacy.
Okay. I'm actually okay at these. Let's go. Not today. Okay, I
Okay.
rolled a 10.
So looking her up and down, kind of like getting a sense of how she's going over this. She seems quite truthful on what she's saying. You're getting kind of like the vibe, like the also that this being happening couple years back, it's gonna be a little hard to find out and pin down who did this. But she sincerely feels like it just kind of got brushed aside.
So now do you have any like description of the person potentially? Were you there? Did you see anything?
It was one of those at night type of things, ordeals.
You didn't hear anything
I mean,
aside from the fire?
fire's pretty quiet, but my friend Snarl here was nice enough to wake me up. Could have been a bad time,
Does he talk?
You're serious?
I mean, I don't
He's a
know
wolf.
how I'm supposed to help
It's a
you.
wolf.
I don't know. Like, my friend shoots things out of their hand. So, I mean, at this point, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
So my question to you is, I mean, I honestly, I'll look. Oh, okay, you are back.
I am back.
All right. So now the thing is, I would like to help you, but the issue becomes like if you didn't see anything, I don't know where to start, and I don't know if your building still like partially standing.
And kind of points thumb over her shoulder. You can see the skeletal remains of a burnt down house.
Do you know where the fire started?
I was. Looks like it was started out back, but they could start anywhere, I guess. It's not really my forte to tell where fire started.
Did you have any run-ins with any unsatisfied customers?
With a face like this, could anyone be not satisfied?
I mean, that seems a little like a personal question. I'm talking strictly business.
Oh, not anyone that I can think of. I can't think of a reason why someone would want to burn down my house as rather. But come to think of it, the smithy. He's kind of a jerk about it. It doesn't seem to like me cutting up plants and making potions and such. Says it's barbaric.
Understood. Now, have you bought anything from anyone, or do you do all the collecting yourself?
Oh, I do the collecting mostly myself, but it's
You said mostly.
well, I'll send. I'll buy if it comes to me.
No,
Very
Miss
comfortable.
Breinbarb. Here, I'm going to need you to be completely honest with me. In order for me to help you, you have to help me by being honest. And that means becoming forthcoming with any information.
Okay.
If you want me to
Yes.
help you, you do not need to beat around a bush. Pun intended.
That's a very dry joke.
Now I will ask you again.
Well-
Have you had any unsatisfied purveyors, or maybe you are unsatisfied with the wares that they brought you?
No, nothing like that. No, nothing like that. Very. I pay well, and you get good product from me. Quite good at what I do. Yes. I can't think of it. Is there anything else you need of me?
He closes his book and he says, if I have anything else, I will come back and I will ask you. Just over time. I know this has been a while. Try to remember.
Yeah, I'll do my best. He gives Star a little scratch across the back of the ear. Well, always welcome to come back, though.
He will turn around and he will go back to his friends.
Okay, so you can talk amongst yourself. I'm going to get myself more.
Do you guys want? We're
water.
almost at an hour and a half. Do you guys want to take a 5-minute?
Sure,
break,
let's
for
take
our
a
mid-
5-minute break.
All right, everybody. If you are in the audience, we are going to take a 5-minute, grab something to drink, grab some snacks, and we will be right back.
BRB.
BRB.
BRB. On the western shores of the Spance lies a continent known as the Body, home to vast stretches of plains, pockets of forest, and its most defining feature, a towering mountain range that spans from the north to the south the entire continent called the Spine. Several nations are seated in this world-splitting landmass: Keldrin, Gushepper, and Plisud to the east of the Spine, while Kunatara and Zuidlak lies to the west. Gushepper, having suffered years-long famine in past years, kept food stocks should such an event happen again. And happen again it did, and much further spread than the Worcestershire fields as in the past. Keldrin, having never experienced such widespread crop failure, reached out to Gushepper for help. Unable to support the burden of two nations for what could potentially be years of suffering, tensions between both nations started to boil over. Keldrin invaded Nordville to simply take control of the food stocks there in what would be known as the First Battle of the Hardest War. After nearly 3 years of war, peace was brokered over a failed assassination attempt. This attempt caused Gushepper to cede the northern third of the nation, having it been involved in the hiding of the would-be assassin. This newly formed nation, Guracy, is where our story of Hugo, Horizon, and Drac unfolds.
Hi, I'm Joe Dirt, and I will be playing Hugo McGillicuddy. He is a human fighter with the guard background with the paladin dedication. Standing in at 6'3" with slicked back black hair, he has an athletic build and tan skin with no true defining features. 5 o'clock shadow in 2 different eye colors. One is silver and the other is cyan blue. Hugo was born into a long lineage of guardsmen of the Cyan Light. Growing up in Menagerie in a strict household, Hugo did not have many friends besides Horizon growing up. Hugo is the middle child in his family and is not special or as skilled as his older brother Levi. He is next in line for a guard captain of Menagerie. His younger sister, Nyatra, was born with magic, and she was sent off to a mage academy in the city of Menagerie called Sekira. He quickly became friends with Drac over time, sharing similar interests in keeping people safe.
Hello, my name is Chicken Atomic. I play the Charhide Goblin inventor Drac. He has ashen blue skin and an orange beard. He got his start in Train Volca before moving to Merenbede and opening up shop there. He then went to the local college to hone his craft and to gain funding for his construct. During this time, he became the personal smith to Hugo and Horizon. After graduating, he earned the ire of some local nobles, which led to him joining Hugo and Horizon on the trip to Nordville.
My name is Allegory, and I play Horizon, a human oracle with the cosmos mystery. She has a warrior background with her witch dedication. She's 5'9", has red hair, green starry eyes, and sometimes she floats, but that's because gravity works a little bit weird on her, and her hair seems to float and move on their own, even on a still day with no wind. She was orphaned and has no idea who her parents were, grew up helping take care of the other kids at the orphanage, and made friends with Hugo while waiting to be adopted. Considering her eyes are sparkly and her hair is floaty, it's a pretty safe bet to say the adoption never happened. She was actually pretty fine with that. Horizon's a happy-go-lucky girl, and a little chaotic, which does cause some trouble with Hugo and his position in the guard. She can almost always talk her way out of any situation, though. When Drac opened his shop in Merenbede, she quickly became good friends with him.
It is the year 1523, and it has been 2 years since Gurasi has been founded. As this nation begins to find its footing in the world, a call to rebuild has been put out from the capital, Merenbede. Most notable of the various towns and cities in this proclamation is Nordville. This once idyllic town stood as the pawn throughout the Harvest War. Now it is seen as a way to show that Gurasi will rise up as a country of its own merits and strengths. Our troop of heroes took up this call to action, each of their own reasons, but the road ahead will not be easy. Even though this is a small town, it is rife with issues. Local leaders argue over how to spend the meager coffers. Smugglers and raiders see this weakened border town as a foothold in their criminal activities. The creatures of the land have been restless. With these and more challenges ahead of them, let's see how this story rolls out for our Misfits. On the western shores of the Spans lies a continent known.
We are back. I hope you
With
all.
water.
Yeah, with water. So, I hope you all got your snackies. And let us continue.
Okay, so you step away from Ra, rejoin your friends. Where to next, good friends?
Well, depends
we
on.
should we go to the smithy so Drac can get set up as well?
I agree. They did say that the smithy was a little bit suspect. but I don't know, like, how,
Who
if
said
that's,
that?
the raw lady
Suspect about what?
burning down her building.
Oh. Well, she didn't bring that up to me.
No, I mean, I don't know if I entirely believe her because she said she's, the bee's knees in every way, shape, and form.
Okay. She seemed nice.
But I don't know. I
She let you
mean,
pet her dog.
this is true. I did like that. However, I mean, everybody has somebody that hates them.
Yeah, I guess so. I haven't met anyone who hates me yet, though.
No, because you are amazing, Horizon.
You're an absolute ray of sunshine.
That sounds sarcastic, Drek.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm a little short with you today.
Oh.
So to the smith you go.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. So you walk down, cross over the river, a little bit down to the side. A little bit down to the side, you come to this very open building. It's just like got like a trifold. Think of like a room divider. Walls kind of just like pushed up against posts at the moment, and you see inside a man about 3.5 feet tall, just kind of pounding away at an anvil. Big old purplish flowery head. He is kind of plant-like.
Plant-like?
Plant-like. So you make your way up towards him. Kind of looks up and just kind of looks down back at his work. Looks up again. What can I do for you guys?
I was told to bring this to you, and he hands the sealed parchment.
So he sets down his hammer, and then he kind of reaches out with his little hand. You can see he's like a lush verdant green, but you can see his hands are kind of browned at the tips. There, kind of takes it, unrolls it, looks it over, looks at you. You good with a hammer?
Oh, yeah, I would say I am.
Kind of looks to the side, sees your little construct.
Yeah,
You make him?
This. Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Most impressive.
Thank you.
I'm sure I can find some work for you. You'll come back tomorrow?
Did we
get right to work?
Did we get his name? Did he say his name?
He did not say his name.
Okay. Hugo is just gonna have a pen and paper out. His pen and paper out, and he's just gonna be looking at this man.
Looks up at you. Looks up at you. Can I help you?
Oh, yes. What is your name?
Heliotrope.
How do you spell that?
Sound it out.
Okay.
And gets back to kind of hammering away.
I could come back tomorrow. Name's Drac, by the way.
Pleasure to meet you. As long as you don't screw up stuff.
I'll try not to.
I run a tight ship here. Bright and early. 6.
Well, see you tomorrow.
So I have a question for you, Mr. Heliotrope.
Horizon just starts to leave.
How do you feel about Ra Brine Barb?
Oh, that's savage.
So
Kind
she's
of person cuts up plants. Disgusting.
Would you like to see her? Were you happy when her business went kaput?
You angling at something?
No, I'm asking questions.
I don't like the questions you're asking. It's kind of presumptuous.
You are absolutely correct. They are, because I do not know. I'm looking for honest and truthful answers. Is all.
Nothing but honest and truthful over here.
Okay, then you have no problem answering the question. Were you happy when her business went kaput?
Say
I think I broke him.
what? What?
Oh, there you are.
What did you say?
Were you happy or sad when her business went kaput?
Are you implying something?
No, I'm asking a question and you said nothing but honesty.
I'm kind of looking you up and down.
I just have I have a black I have a black
note of
book.
your badge. Sounds like you're implying something.
Yes, I want honesty is what I'm implying.
So you want to know if I was happy
Or sad.
or sad when a place burnt down.
Correct.
That's what you're saying to me.
Correct.
I mean, am I happy it burnt down? No. Any
It's
other
just-
hard-hitting journalistic questions for me?
Yeah, now, would you know of anyone else that would see Ra as unfair? Maybe in price or professionalism?
I don't like the way you're talking to me.
What do you mean?
If you want to talk to me, why don't you talk to my lawyer instead?
Okay,
Because that's the way you're making it sound. You're making it sound like I did something. I don't like that.
Did I say you did something?
But the way you're asking me questions kind of implied it.
I asked if you knew if anyone had any, didn't like
You
her
asked if
prices.
I was happy if a place burnt down.
I mean, you called her a savage.
Yeah.
That does not necessarily mean that you would like to see her building burn down, which you clearly, said you weren't happy about it. I'm just looking for honest answers to, honest questions.
Well, I don't want to answer any questions. How's that sound?
Okay. He sits there and he puts his book away, and he's just like, "So, who is your lawyer?"
Gary. You find
Can
him.
I diplomacy him for this conversation?
Yeah, you can do that for me.
I have a feeling, that he's not honest, even if I roll, 15's decent.
The lawyer Jerry sounds like a made-up person. You could quite handily get the vibe of. You get the sense that he's a little bit dodgy. He just doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay.
He's seeing the badge and taking notes. He's kind of to him it feels like you're implying something, investigating him.
Now, Mr. Heliotrope, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Now, I'm looking for honesty and answers, and you are. The best way is for me to help you, and for me to help everyone else is if everyone is honest. And you are making it seem to me like you do not want to be honest. I'm not here to put you in handcuffs or anyone in handcuffs. I'm here to find an answer, and your friend Jerry, does not paint you in the best light. If you want to not be seen as someone that is less than savory, the best way I can help you is if you help me.
Look, all I'm going to say is I've been around for a long time, and people who cut up plants can't possibly be nice people.
I understand. Is this this is a purely personal reason, not a business reason?
It's personal. I do think it's also kind of disgusting that she cuts them up and then sells them and boils them. That's wrong. If you ask me, that's murder.
Mm. And now is this, due to, familial reasons, or is it purely a religious reason, or is it just by pure fact?
He kind of motions to his plant-like form.
Okay.
How would it feel if I was to chop up? Points over towards Horizon, kind of, as he's walking away. And then I ate her. How would you feel about that?
Well, I mean, people do that out there, and in the wide world, and it's very sad. But now the thing is, for me, let me level with you. I personally, I do not know about you, but I personally cannot talk to plants. So now it comes down to a a sentient thing. Now I can talk to Horizon, and maybe you can talk to plants. I do not know, but if I would have to say, if I was in your shoes, I would feel very angry as well. My next question to you is, can you talk to plants?
I can.
Yeah.
Some of my best friends are plants.
All right, and now I'm going to ask you, you know, do you think you can, anyone that would want to see her business stop in an establishment?
Look, this is a small, tight-knit community. Do I want to see someone go out of business? No. Would I prefer if they stopped chopping up my friend, Lilac or Blossom? Yeah, I would. Like that did not happen. If that just so happens to coincide with someone's business, that to me is worse than being a butcher, because I can talk to those people. I can't talk to a cow.
See, neither can we, but we still cut the cow up. So I
I'm
mean,
okay with that. I love a good steak.
but now, if we put it into terms, how would the other cows feel of watching their friends get chopped up? It's the same as, the same instance that you have pointed at, my friend. It comes down to how we look at sentience. Does it not?
Are you philosophizing with me?
No, not at all. I am just talking about facts.
Well, you know how some people are vegetarians?
Yes, that must be awful for you.
It is. I don't eat a single plant. That would be disgusting.
Yes,
I'm
but at the
not a
same
cannibal.
time,
But a cow doesn't eat a cow.
actually they do. It's called the mad cow disease. It's actually very severe and very scary.
Okay. All right.
And also
I don't
other
think I'm
people
gonna convince you.
also other people do eat other people as well. That's called cannibalism, and it's the same thing. It's very uncouth.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Correct. So I mean, I would not want you to eat your own friends, but at the same time, you're eating a cow's friend. So I mean, there
I
is
don't-
no winner in
I
that
don't think we're
situation.
gonna meet eye to eye.
No, I see where you are coming from, and
You
I
might
understand.
be tall, but I'm on a higher level. That's what I'm thinking here.
No, I mean you are on a carnivore diet, and I can, I can appreciate that.
All I need is a nice tall glass of sun, ED, and a big old juicy steak, and I'm good. Okay?
All right. Understood. Thank you for your time.
I wish I could say the same.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
I wish I could say the same. And he
click-
gets back to hammering.
Walks away.
That must be awful for you. That must be awful for you.
Awful for me.
No, the vegetarian comment. Some people are vegetarians. Yeah, that must be awful for you. Why did you say that?
Look, I'm in full Hugo, okay? Hugo is not the dumbest, but he's not the brightest. All right.
That must be awful for you. Whew. We've now taught everyone in chat what a heliotrope is, too.
Everybody they say you can't learn when you play TTRPGs.
I'm here to teach.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god. Did I hear him say that about cutting me up and eating me when I was leaving?
give me a perception check. I'll let you do that. I'll say it's a 15. You were kind of walking away at that moment. It's gonna be on your sheet. It's gonna be by the under your armor class.
Ah,
There you go.
Oh, you heard that.
Yeah, you heard that.
so when Hugo comes back outside, I'm just gonna be like, why was he talking about eating me?
I mean,
What?
yeah.
What happened? What are you doing? Why did you upset the plant man?
I did not upset him. I mean, the thing is, I mean, you are very appetizing looking.
I'm gonna pretend you never said that.
What? It's not, it is a
Let's
comment.
go back to the end.
It's a compliment.
In that context, I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you, Drac.
Oh wait.
Let's-
Oh, I see. I understand. Oh, I am sorry.
Let's go back to the tavern. I'm gonna see if. Oh God, what was his name?
Mr. Silversun.
Silversun.
Okay, see, I wanted to say Mr. Silversun, but then I was like, am I just thinking of the band Silversun Pickups? Is that?
You could be.
I was trying to figure a way to make that joke earlier, and I just said nothing's going up. I was like, how can I weave that in? But no.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go see if Mr. Silversun needs any help.
If we need
I don't
to
know if I want to cut up plants now that I know there's a plant man living in town. Who clearly has no qualms about cutting up people and eating them.
just
Okay.
come back from the forest, just gnawing on a carrot. Just, hey, how you doing?
Just getting
savage.
bum rushed by a giant plant man. That must be awful for you.
Oh. Okay. So you make your way back to the tavern. Open the door. Go on in. Bronze helm. Very happily greets you.
Oh my god. Ron's crying. The worst part is I wasn't even trying to be funny. Oh my
Okay. Back to the inn. Very.
Stop laughing! I almost had it under control.
You're gonna make it, Rin. You're gonna make it.
She's making me laugh. Her face is so red.
Okay.
Mute my mic. That must be awful for you.
Do some breathing. Do some heavy breathing. Bring it down.
I did it. We're good.
Okay.
I'm under control.
Since when?
All right. It's a sliding scale, Joe.
Yeah, okay. Oh man.
Okay, so you make your way back to the Red Goat Tavern. Miss Bronzehelm greets you just like ever so cheery. It has picked up a little bit, business-wise, and kind of looking around, and tucked over in the corner is the elvish figure that was pointed out to you to kind of avoid talking to. And you could somewhat infer that is Mr. Silversun based on your interaction with Mr. Berwig, Jessica Berwig.
All right. Is he drinking anything? Does he have a drink in front of him?
He has just a plate in front of him. He's kind of picking away at something.
I'm gonna walk up to the cheery barkeep and ask her, what does Mr. Silversun usually drink?
Kind of looks at you. You're a brave soul, lass.
Well, it was recommended by the Justicar that I talk to him about finding work, so here I am.
She kind of turns around, grabs a bottle, and puts it on the table for you. I'm probably going to enjoy this as much as you're probably going to regret it.
Oh, no. Thank you. You're not making me feel very confident about my interaction here, but I will do my best.
You can give me a check. You can give me a society check as you pick up this bottle. So picking up this bottle and kind of giving a quick once look over, it is a brand of alcohol you are not familiar with, but it does have lots of gold filigree all over the label. Very fancy.
I was going to say, can I infer that this is possibly expensive?
You can infer this is possibly pretty expensive.
Okay. See, he's got pricey taste. I'm going to walk over to his table with it.
Okay.
And set it down. Be like, hello, Mr. Silversun. My name is Horizon, and it was recommended to me by the Justicar to come to you should you need any help. I am new in town, and I'm looking for a job of sorts.
He kind of sets his fork down, looks at the bottle, slowly looks up at you, And mage hands out the chair, offers you a seat.
I sit down.
Hugo's gonna lean into Drac and the bartender, who wants to place a gold piece on how this is gonna go. I have my faith in Horizon. I'll put a gold piece on Horizon.
Well, I'll put in a gold piece as well.
So Miss Bronze Helm kind of like leans over to the two of you and is like, "So what are we betting on now?"
How good or bad this conversation is going to go. We're putting our money on our friend Horizon. You want in?
I'll double whatever you put in.
Oh no.
And he's like,
Sound
"Oh,
good?
yes." Hugo is gonna put all his money on Horizon.
Oh my god.
That he has faith. I don't think he doesn't have that much. How much does he have?
That's gonna be
yeah.
my question: is how much are you putting in?
Yeah, he only has one, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So he only has
Okay.
one. He's gonna put all his money on Horizon.
Session
one
one,
gold.
Hugo is broke.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. What do you have that is worth so much? Oh, it was the nightstick. Maybe no. I'm looking at what it says your total wealth is. And
Yeah,
it's like,
5,400.
that much money.
I don't know. Oh, I think it's all the healing potions. I think because you
Maybe
put
it
those
might be
in
the
there
healing
so
potions.
long ago, and I haven't used them. I don't know why they're there,
Yeah.
but I'm just leaving them
Oh
there.
yeah. That would be it because the biggest one is 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so that explains that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I think you
All
left
right.
them in there for like when we get them, so we can just like.
Yeah, just add them on. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's like, okay.
Why do I have so much money?
Good question. You probably didn't spend a lot of money
Probably not.
because you didn't buy armor.
Yeah. Fair. That's true. No, I did.
Oh yeah, you did.
I think
Anyway.
the only thing I bought was the Oracle kit, and then that was it.
Yeah, that's not a lot of money. Okay. So Miss Bronzehelm kind of is like takes her coin, puts it in a cup, puts 2 of her gold coins into the cup.
And then
Want
what
in
about
on
you,
this?
Drac? Oh, you're muted. If you're...
I got a gold piece, and I think I'm gonna hold on to it for right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'm voting on my
A
girl.
fool and his money are easily parted, Joe.
Yep. I have 100% faith in my girl, my BFF Horizon.
And then this dwarven lady just kind of leans over the bar, just staring over towards you, Horizon. So you sit down. So
I'm gonna wait for him to say something because I said what I needed to say.
So, who put you up to this?
What do you mean?
Bottle.
Oh, that was my idea. I just thought it would be nice.
Ah,
I
lovely
asked
gesture.
I asked the barkeep what you usually drink.
It's quite impressive. A lot of money to be spending.
I just nod.
You can give me a deception check there.
This is the moment.
Pretty good at deception.
Okay. Okay, roll.
Yeah.
However, our friend is not very perceptive, so kind of gives you a nod. Well, I appreciate the gesture. Pops the cork, pours himself some. Would you like some? Miss
Horizon,
you said?
Yes. And, okay, yeah, I'll have a little bit.
Kind of looks over towards the bar. The mage hand goes flying over, grabs a cup, and comes all the way back across the room. Pours you a drink. So who sent you again?
The Justicar. He recommended that you might have use of someone with my talents, I guess. I am an oracle. I can do some magic.
So what can you do? I could always use an apprentice.
Most of my
Show me.
skills.
Show me
you.
your skills. Yes.
Show me what you've got.
I don't want to hurt anybody, so I'm just gonna cast dancing lights.
Okay.
And
So
I'm gonna let him know, like, most of what I use.
So I'll first say, give me an Arcana roll. A very lovely color.
It is quite a nice shade of purple, isn't it? Most of the magic I have access to currently is quite damaging. This was the safest thing to use in the tavern.
Really? Kind of leaning in.
Yes.
So, between you and me, it's refreshing to see someone with some arcane ability. So, you looking for work?
Yes.
Well, my research has come to quite an abrupt ending. I'm sure you've seen my once glorious tower.
I did, yes.
Can you do me a favor?
What kind of favor?
A little bit treacherous, I would say. Can you perhaps go into my tower and recover some of my research? I would very much love to. He kind of spins out and gestures at his amputated leg with a peg prosthetic on there. Very well crafted. It's a little hard for me to get around as in my current state.
Yeah. Do you know where approximately in the tower it could be?
Well, best secrets are always down below, wouldn't you agree?
I see, yes.
So if you do this for me, I'd be quite happy to throw some more work at your way.
Okay.
I have lots of work that needs done. Perhaps we can persuade Mr. Goodwind to free up some money for repairs to my place.
Perhaps we could.
Now, if you would do me a favor,
Go on.
I'm quite certain that our barkeep here wants a show. Should we give her one?
I mean, it might be fun, yes.
Gives you a,
What did you have in mind?
gives you a sly smile. I see potential in you, young one. Kind of pushes the table back, stands up very quickly. Do not insult my honor. And uses his mage hand to give you a slap across the face.
I've never been so insulted in my life. You can't even slap me with your own hand.
I'd never do so low things as to. Ooh. Give me a performance roll, and he will as well. Kind of.
Oh, nice.
He's not real good at these.
That's my best friend.
That's very well, Horizon. However,
What was that? You cut out a little.
said you sell this very well. However, Hugo and Drac can kind of see right through Mr. Silversun's very poor
acting.
poor acting.
That's my best friend.
Good day to you. Kind of motions you off.
I leave and go back over to the table at the bar where the guys are.
Hugo smiles and just reaches his hand into the cup. That's my best friend.
Oh,
Well, I do have
happy
a
about
task
that.
from him.
Well done.
For who?
What was that?
Who do you have a task for?
From
Oh,
him.
From him. Oh, okay. I was like, wow. Hugo's just smiling and he has 3 gold pieces.
we're not happy about that.
Are you making
That's
bets?
the bottle. No, I never.
Oh, we were making a bet. I put my money on you.
Well,
I did get involved.
I didn't get it. Well, thank you, Drac. Do you guys? What time is it right now?
It is rough. It's like 2:30.
Well, the day is still kind of young.
Still kind of young.
Do we want to go and explore the Wizard's Broken Tower?
We can explore the tower, or I did have an inquiry to see the burning building.
There's probably time to do both. Possibly.
Yes, whatever one you would like to start with.
I feel like possibly the burning building would take less time because I'm going to be looking for specific things in the tower to bring back for the wizard. So, Drac, which one would you rather go to first?
I would say the burning building. While it's 2 with the sun's high and shining, we'll be able to see everything. So, we need a torchlight. So, yeah. I vote for the burnt building. Then we can go meander around the tower.
All right. Well, at least we have a game plan.
So you exit the tavern and make your way over to the remains of Ra's former shop. As you kind of pass by her, Snarl just starts following you over.
He's a good boy.
So you stand in front of this burned down building, just pretty much just a frame, roof collapsing on itself. There is a little bit of plant growth now with inside, having been sitting out in such disrepair for a couple years now. And you kind of see Snarl kind of walking around the building.
I would like to look at the perimeter of the building to see if I can I can determine if it was started in the back or if it was started from perhaps the inside.
Okay.
We have a chaos. We're not accepting chaoses today, are we?
Yeah, we're gonna pull back on the chaos for just a episode or two, just so that way we can kind of introduce all these people and get them situated, so that way you know what's going on a little bit. So we'll give you your points back.
Yep, and then that's why we'll talk about it after, but I gave you mod just as well for that.
Okay.
Yeah, but we refunded you.
Okay, so you kind of so give me a survival check. Are you kind of telling the people what you're doing, what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, if Drac wants to assist with that, he can roll survival himself, and I'll give him a little bit of a bump to lower the difficulty on it.
I got a 17 because I'm not a survival boy. But I am explaining to them as I'm looking for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the start of where the fire potentially could have started, as well as it's been a long time, so I don't know, trying to get an idea.
Did you want to roll as well, Drac, on this? You're kind of the pyro guy, so you would know a little bit more.
You would know fire.
Yeah. I'll roll.
Okay. Nope.
What the hell is that?
So Drac kind of looking around, he's like, this was a good fire. This building went up pretty good. Hugo kind of looking around. Looking around. It's a little difficult to see where the fire had started. Just been a little bit too long of a time that had passed on since then, but you do notice that there is quite a bit more damage towards the backside of the building, so you are able to do either started there or something over there caught and it just took over like crazy.
Do I see anything in particular around the ground in the back?
Give me a perception check.
I'm great at those. No, I'm not. He's, attributes, perception.
Yep, right below the armor class.
I'm using the little drop downs. 11.
Okay. Kind of looking around. I mean, it's been quite a time since this happened. Makes it a little bit harder to really pin out that stuff.
Horizon, do you see, and can you find anything that looks like it could be, magical? I mean, I don't know if magic stays in the air all that long. It's been like 2 years, I don't think so. Or, because it seems that it did indeed start from the back of the building.
I mean, I can try and look. I can't promise I'll find anything.
It's very difficult. I don't know if we will find anything, but it's worth a look.
Okay. So you can I'll let you give me an Arcana check if you want. Kind of looking around, you do see a lot of material that could be what was once considered reagents and components for spell work, but you're not really 100% certain whether it's just stuff that's started to regrow in, or just some of her product. You do notice that there is kind of like a little bit of a blast mark, where it looks like it came from the inside and pushed out. So.
A blast mark that. Repeat that last part. I'm sorry.
So it looks like there was like some sort of blast that was inside of the building and kind of pushed out the wall a little bit.
I'm gonna point that out to Hugo and be like, it looks like there was a blast here, pushing out this wall here. You can see the marks a little bit still.
So it
Couldn't
looks.
tell you if it's magic, but that's something that happened there.
So let's take a look on the inside and see if potentially something exploded.
Okay. So you start making your way carefully inside. So what I will say is, give me some reflex saves, all of you.
Oh shit!
Fun.
No.
Oh, my first high roll.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So as you kind of start making your way into the building, it is a little bit rough as you kind of step across, and as you go along the floor, kind of looking around, part of the floor gives way, and Horizon and Drac, you drop into the basement below.
Are you both okay?
Ow. I think so.
Ow.
Are you okay, Drake?
I think.
Do you see anything?
Hey,
Do we, or is it very dark?
It is. You got a little bit of sun cover still, but it's getting lower in the day. It's a little dark in here. Drac, you can give me a perception check. Actually, scratch that. Give me a crafting check.
okay.
She is creating a nitrogen bomb from plants.
Right. Crafting check.
Okay. So you do see some like chunks of iron scrap down here. With your skill set, it does look like something that was made to house something explosive. So this could potentially be shrapnel from some sort of grenade of some kind.
Plant grenades.
Well, I don't. Well, he does have the smith for it. It's a smithy for it, so might have, but wouldn't know if it was his or not unless we had, unless we find out if he does make them.
Are you sure it's like a grenade? Or a bomb?
Looks like it to me.
I'm thirsty. We should all take a drink. Cheers. Now,
So with this, you kind of get the vibe that it would take some skill, some metalworking skill to make this. That could lead you to believe that it would be the smithy or someone under his work that would have been able to make this, or at least get it started.
how do you think you could tell how big it was?
You going off of that craft check, it's a little hard to tell how big it was. It's more chunks, twisted chunks at the moment.
I would not say that it is him necessarily. I did not get. He seemed very abrasive, but at the same time, I can understand his abrasiveness because I'm asking him questions of something that someone's pointing a finger at him. So I don't necessarily think immediately it is him. Do I see anything above the above floor?
Like a floor above you.
No, like where I am, since I'm above them.
On the. Give me a perception check again.
Oh, okay, 17, not terrible.
Okay. Kind of looking around. You do see it's noticeable that part of the majority of the structure is highly compromised, given its time here. It's getting a little harder and harder to tell where stuff actually happened, just because of the nature of the building in its current state. But you're starting to get the sense between the wall being pushed out.
Now, do I
the
think
pieces?
Okay, sorry, continue.
The pieces below. Definitely, there was some sort of explosion here. 100%.
Do I think that the bomb was placed in this back area, or was it underneath? Like in the basement, did the explosion come from the basement up and out, or was it in this back area and it kind of went out this way?
I will say, that's kind of more of a intelligence type thing going on there. Give me a crafting check, I'll say.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good at these.
I know.
Like, I'm amazing at these.
Putting pieces together.
7.
You get the sense that something did blow up here.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to tell where exactly this where ground zero is for this.
So and in this room, this back room, is it a back room or is it all an open space here in a sense?
So this is you can see the remains of a wall, like an interior wall. So You'd get the sense that you came in kind of from the back, like hopped over a bit of chunk of wall, and you would be in some sort of back room.
Okay, so this is like a pantry storage area.
Sort of like like a pantry type situation.
Do you both see a door down there or no?
Do we?
So as far as a door goes, you don't see any doors. It's kind of like some of the ceiling from above caved down in this area. You do see the remains of a set of stairs. You also see some charred up chunks of what looks to be some cabinetry. Drac would notice that there are some sort of like flasks and vials and stuff like that kind of broken and shattered, and all the glass, a lot of the glassware is kind of broken down. You could make the inference that the basement is where the magic, so to speak, happens.
Well, we don't see a door. We see some remains of stairs. I don't think they look very stable, do they?
It would be safe to say that those stairs probably aren't in the best shape.
Yeah.
I mean, you both are very light. I mean,
I don't think the stairs will help us.
okay.
Come on, Horizon, use your floaty skills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
not
what.
cursed right now.
Well, I imagine casting a spell couldn't do that much more damage.
Well,
Just don't shoot
wait,
upwards.
you want me to just float myself upwards?
You don't have to if you don't want to. We could climb out of here somewhere.
I don't have rope. It's a good time to tell you I don't have rope.
Well, it's a good thing I do have rope.
The one adventurer in the world who does not have a rope.
Why don't you have rope? It should be in your backpack. Scroll down to the bottom of your inventory.
You
Well, I
know,
don't have it either.
I don't have rope because, I was never issued rope. Like, why do I need a rope on a day-to-day basis?
Why do I have rope?
No, it's because you took the Oracle thing.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
asking as Horizon. For situations like this is why I have rope.
I can't tell the difference. I'm sorry. This is why you're the smart one, okay? We share one brain cell. Your brain cell is just stronger, okay?
And that's why you're going to be the leader.
Nope. Well, I have 50 feet of rope. Could probably get
That's
us out of
Rin
here.
putting
but-
her foot down that she's not going to be the leader. Okay, so you got rope. You're going to toss it up to Hugo.
And,
Hugo's going to tie it off to something, I assume.
he's gonna tie it
hope
to
so.
himself. He's strong. He's
I
gonna,
can't wait until all three of us are stuck in this basement.
He's strong, like the
Okay.
strength is his thing.
All right, Hugo.
Jack, you go first.
Give me an athletics check, Hugo.
This is literally this is his best stat.
Swear to God.
Still a 14, not terrible. I have a
not
plus
terrible.
7. It's
Okay.
his thing.
I'm going to hope for a natural one who's just going to whip me into the ceiling.
You stand your ground firmly, holding this rope for your friends to climb up. Drac and Horizon, you can give me athletics checks to climb out.
Drac, you go first. Doing this one at a time, because that makes sense. Oh no. Are you sure it's athletics you want me to roll?
That's what I said.
Okay.
There's the chicken rolls we all love.
I've been roll crap the whole game. What are you talking about?
Okay. Still an 18 with a -1.
You made it out. He falls, you just start climbing.
Yep, that's basically what happens.
just leave me down here.
No, he could do it again.
I mean,
imagine I
Drac,
would've picked him up.
Drac, just tie yourself off to the rope. I don't know why you guys are climbing. Like, why didn't you just, tie yourself off to the rope and let me pull you up? Horizon, I'm very proud of
Drac's character
you.
is stuck down here forever. He's gonna roll a new one. No. Okay, so you tie yourself off, and Hugo, give me another athletics check to pull Drac out. Why
17.
are you so average with your rolls? Why is Hugo so boring?
Look, I will take average over than just, chaotically bad, okay?
Yep. So
It's consistency.
Chaotically bad.
Consistency.
So you do end up pulling him out. No problem. You get him out.
That was demoralizing.
Why is it demoralizing? Like, I'm trying to help you.
Should have been able to get out myself.
Well, sometimes you need a friend. There's nothing wrong with leaning on a friend.
Oh, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
All right, Drac, I could use your help though. You are much better at. Can you see? Like, I know it's been a long time, but do you think you can see where the start of the explosion was? Because we know it is thanks to Horizon. We know it was on the inside. Like, I have a feeling like they put it in this, like, I guess this is like a pantry or storage area. But like, I don't know if it started here or in the bottom.
I'll give it a try.
Okay. So give me ye old crafting check.
Ugh.
So you're kind of looking around, looking at the way that this kind of room is taken some damage, and you just get that stroke of genius that everything sort of slows down for you. You get that kind of like that Sherlock. This happened here. And you're starting to piece together. You notice a little bit of debris just lodged into the wall. You get a very, very, very strong inference that this is where it kind of went down.
I feel like he's just saying, discombobulate. Discombobulate. Just a meme. So what do you think, Thrak?
It looks like it started right about here, and I go for. You say it's like wedged in the wall or something.
Yep, you get a couple. You take a couple paces, and it's kind of like you start looking around, and you see like you kind of spot like chunk of metal there, chunk of metal there. That wall's kind of bowed.
Yeah. So he's just
See
like
a couple little holes in the ground.
points right there, points to the hole. Looks around a bit.
Do And Hugo's writing all of this down, and he's just sitting there going, so do you think that, you know, it's, it could, do you think that she could have, that they could have bought the bomb not knowing it was a bomb and then put it in the storage area?
Possibly, but you know, bombs tend to look like bombs, so I'm like,
I wish I knew about the kind of stuff that she would be using or selling or buying, because maybe it was an accident.
like some ingredients got together and
This is true, and that metal may not even be anything. I mean, the metal could have been
might have
from a
just been the
container.
container.
Correct.
Exactly.
So the thing is, like, they could have easily started the fire, maybe unknowingly or maybe knowingly. Maybe this is like a whole, like, I want a new, bigger building, so I'm gonna explode my original building.
I
an
don't know.
insurance
They
scam.
seem like the insurance scam type.
The thought did occur when I saw it was in the pantry, but it being in the pantry would also destroy most of everything.
I mean, yeah.
Getting rid of all of it, so
I mean, when you try to make, if you could be looking to make it, you know, more believable, like, oh, my product is gone. No, I don't know.
yeah. But I don't think that's the way to go about asking one. But I feel like we might need to ask if maybe she got something new, like a new tool of some kind.
New equipment, new ingredient. Maybe something
Yeah.
she isn't used to working with or wasn't used to working with at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I mean, that's the thing is, like, unless, like, it would be nice if we could talk to the dog. Can any of you talk to animals? Horizon, you can
No.
talk. You're magic. Like, can you do your, you know, your hand waves and talk to, like, hey, look, you can make light out of your body and, you know, you can explode just by yelling.
I can't talk to animals.
Why
That's
not?
not in my skill set.
Why not? Can you make it in part of your skill set?
I don't believe I can, no.
Are you sure?
So speaking of the dog, kind of looking around, kind of catching him off on the outside, just kind of walking around, sniffing at things, picking things up with his mouth, just kind of like walking around, trotting, dropping it. Looking at you guys.
What do we see? Do we see what's in his mouth?
It's just pieces of debris, wood,
Sticks.
sticks.
Is
He's a happy boy.
So he's not like in a central area?
No, he's kind of wandering around.
Oh, okay. Well,
Actually, I'm gonna say, give me. Give me perception checks, all of you.
there are my above average rolls for you.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay. Okay, so kind of looking around and watching Snarl just kind of trot around. He's being very nonchalant, kind of like, and a little bit playful. But Hugo, you notice that the dog, the wolf, can sort of consistently kind of like does something, but he continually focuses on the group of you guys, kind of just looking back at all of you as he kind of moves around, very almost like he's focused on trying to figure out what you're doing over here.
Oh, so he's watching us, making sure we're not.
He's watching you.
Yeah.
He's watching you guys.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess the next thing would be to see about, maybe they brought something, or because I don't know if anyone, maybe someone could sneak in.
I mean, I don't know if anyone could sneak in with a wolf living in the house.
What do you think if it was the wolf?
How would it be the wolf? It's just an ordinary wolf, isn't it?
Do we know?
I like that.
I mean, he's watching us, right? He's watching us right now.
Well, yeah, we're by his house. Even though it's burnt down, he must remember this is where he lived.
I'm just saying, like, like, there are people born with magic, and there are people that are born to talk with animals. How far off would it be for someone to be able to turn into a wolf?
I mean, druids exist, so...
I'm just saying, like, you make it seem like it's impossible. I mean, I've literally seen you shout at people and things explode. Like, that, if you want to talk about weird, I mean, that's pretty weird, in a cool way.
Can I tell if this is a legit wolf or not?
So I am gonna make this roll for you.
Okay.
I will make this roll for you because this is kind of potentially can put it into metagame territory, knowing this, how this rolls out. Okay. So
Did Hugo say something that could have... Oh no!
for all your kind of looking this guy over, like, could it be a druid? Could it? No, it's just a wolf.
Polymorph? It's just wolf.
Accident.
It's got to be just a wolf. I mean, look at him. He's doing the happy boy thing.
Is he doing the little tippy tap dance?
Yep. It's pretty odd seeing a wolf kind of light on his toes like that, though. But a wolf to you, very dog-like, but a wolf nonetheless.
Isn't that strange in and of itself? I can't tell. I can't tell how Horizon how they feel.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, it's a wolf. I think he's a wolf. He looks like a wolf. Look at him. He's a very strange dog-like wolf. As far as wolves go. The only reason he's strange is because he acts like a dog.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, for someone that has magic and a lot of magic, you're really brushing the potential magic underneath the bus here. I would figure, like,
What's a bust?
I have no clue. It's something that Thrak will make in the future.
Pushing it under the wagon here.
Yeah, you're really pushing it under the
that's what I was
wagon
thinking.
here. Like, for someone that is, like, has magic and has had magic that, like, ever since I've known you, like,
I mean, as far as I can tell, he's just a wolf. What do you want me to do? Shoot magic fucking fire at him and see if he reacts?
No, that
Then
would be
what? He's a wolf.
See, now I'm even more suspicious because you are like discounting magic. What if he was turned into a wolf?
As far as I can tell, he's a wolf.
I don't know. Now I'm even more suspicious.
What was his name? Snarl?
Snarl.
Hey, Snarl, come here, boy.
Give me a nature check. Give me a nature
Well,
check.
that's not going to go great. Five.
He kind of
Okay, you
looks
don't
you up
have
and
to come
down.
here.
Kind of looks you up and down, like,
Yeah, that's gonna be a no.
yeah, I'm quite
Well,
good
you don't-
here.
You don't have to come over here, but can you, like, is he standing or sitting right now?
He's standing on two legs.
No, is he standing or sitting right
No,
now?
he's kind of sitting now.
Okay.
You tell him to come over, and he plops down basically.
All right.
Like, tell me what to do.
Do you understand the conversation we just had? If you do understand the conversation that we just had, and you know that you are magically not supposed to be a wolf, stand up.
So you see the do the kind of side head thing.
Can I
He's
can
a
I
wolf,
in-
guys.
can I incite the wolf?
I hate it here.
Can I incite the wolf?
Can we get back to
Alright.
the burned down building?
I am not done. Can I incite the
Okay.
wolf?
Or we could go talk. We can go
Can
talk
I
to Rob,
incite the
like-
wolf? Like, is he play?
I'll do it for you.
Okay,
This is one of them secret role things going on here.
because it's I'm just
Just
sitting
make
there
sure
like
that's
he's surrounded by magic people. Like, he's just a dude.
Chicken.
Well, very average role for you though. So
Yeah.
I'll let you infer that. You know magical things exist and everything like that, but he's a dog-like wolf. That's kind of the vibe you're getting off of him.
All right. Fine. Dog-like wolf. All right. So the question is, like, I wonder if we can find someone that can talk to the wolf. Because they did say that the wolf saved them.
Well, yeah. If there's a fire, most
But I'm saying, like, that's good though.
dogs would rescue them.
But isn't that a good thing though? Like, they would have
Yes.
known before, and if we can find someone that can talk to them, then
I
we can
wouldn't say
get
they
the.
would know before. They probably knew the fire started because there was a fire.
But what you said is, if someone snuck in, it would be very hard with a wolf.
What?
I'm just saying, what
It's
if
a
he
wolf.
saw something?
Yeah, it's Wolf. Let's go talk to Brian Barr and see if, she bought something around that time to see if maybe, this could have been an accident. That's,
I think that is a good option.
research that first
So-
before we go, like, harassing her wolf.
You can also, I will say, you can also all give me a society roll as well.
Average.
Did mine go?
I did
No.
not see it.
I did not see
I
it.
don't
You are
see
not in the
that.
game right now.
Oh,
What?
you
Oh,
dropped.
now it
Oh,
says I'm
no.
gone. And now
Now
it
you're
says
back
I've
in. At least.
reestablished connection.
Okay. She back. Okay.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So, a lot of you being city boys and girls, kind of like, this is a kind of like a podunk town compared to where you're from. Drac, you get that kind of spark of, you know what? If you're going to be in kind of like one of these more rural areas, there's a chance that there's some sort of druid or survivalist hunter ranger type people somewhere in this town, more than likely, that could, if you want to talk to animals, you might be able to find someone that could point you in the right direction or do it for you.
Okay.
Okie dokie. And so, like, I relayed that to the group. I was like, well, given the kind of town Nordville is, I imagine there's probably somebody who, could point us in the right direction.
I'm just saying, I don't want to leave it off the table.
I mean, it's your investigation. I think it's just a wolf.
Even if it's just a wolf, still, the information, since they were asleep and they didn't notice, any information is good information.
Fair. Would people recognize the testimony of a wolf?
Would people recognize the testimony of a wolf?
There are literal magic people. Why would they not?
It's just a question that I had never thought I would hear.
It's one I never thought I would ask.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
we've met we're at this crossroads now, I guess. So, if you talked to a wolf and were to get some sort of evidence off of said wolf, you might be able to use said evidence. I will say that.
Okay.
We're literally in a world where gods can actually exist, and there are
Yep.
different planes of existence
Yep.
that people are aware of and have been to. I'm sure that the wolf is the least of the strange things that they've seen.
Correct. Correct.
A talking wolf or a man turned into a wolf is probably like the least crazy thing they've seen.
All right, buddy, who did it? Or just like
You
punch
a
with
good
his
boy.
paw.
You are a good boy.
He has a cigar. He's like,
Is the
yeah,
good
what's
boy
this
gonna
guy?
tell me-
Yeah.
Is the good boy gonna tell me who burned the house down?
All right, we'll put that in the back pocket and see if we can find a druid or someone who can talk to the wolf. Because like I said, any information is good information, and they currently have a reason to know more. But I think we should talk to Brian Barr to see if they potentially bought something different. Because they do buy
Bought a new piece of
products,
machinery or something like that.
or just
Yeah, new equipment, new ingredients.
or something in a metal, or something they don't know about that was in a metal box potentially. All right, let's go.
Okay, so yeah, exit the ruins of the former shop, and you head over to Miss Brian Barr.
Yes. Hello, Miss Brian Barr.
But
Oh, welcome back.
Hello. I went and I looked at your old place of residence.
Okay, yes.
No, I have a couple questions for you. By chance, did you say you buy things, correct?
Yes, I do.
And you say that you pay very well.
I do pay very well.
Did you by chance purchase an ingredient that you may have not worked with before?
I'm quite skilled with my identifications, I guess I would say. Nothing that I'm unfamiliar with that I've purchased. I mean, why do you ask?
Because it seems like the explosion started in your storage room. Are you sure that do you sell any material that could potentially, if mixed together, cause an explosion?
I mean, with the right ingredients mixed together, something like that could happen quite easily.
Now, are you sure that your wolf seems very playful? Are you sure that your wolf was not in your back room and accidentally knocked a couple things over and potentially caught everything on fire and then went to rescue you?
Seems a bit interesting of a idea. I mean, he usually just kind of slept with me at the foot of the bed.
I'm
Hugo
just
enjoys his sleeps with logic.
now now with the inclusion of like, have you ever purchased something that potentially could have been in, say, a metal box or anything that was potentially like secured in that room?
So you're saying that this explosion happened in the stock room? Is that the inference I'm getting?
I mean, bear in mind that this is I'm already working, unfortunately, behind the curve, but my assumption is yes. Again, this I could be wrong because of the fact that it's been, what did you say, 2 years? I'm not exactly working with, the best.
The freshest evidence.
I'm not given exactly the most gracious
Very
hand.
true. Very true. I mean, I'm quite cautious about that type of thing with the ingredients that are quite combustible, so to say, and being cautious of making sure that they are quite separated.
We are all prone to tending to make some mistakes. I mean, we're not all perfect. I mean,
Mistakes do happen, yes.
I'm not saying that it was an accident yet, but I'm a little behind the curve by a couple years, so I have to look at all the options. Now, my only other option is, do you know anyone that can talk to your wolf? Because if they woke you up, the wolf has more information.
So, I'm not familiar with anyone who can talk to animals like that, but I'm sure you could find someone in town that could do that type of thing. Speaking of, where is Snarl?
He was behind your building. He was roaming around in a circle, and he was doing the whole happy dance. I don't know.
He's such a lovely little man, isn't he?
But I am just saying, if you can find someone that could talk to the wolf,
I could do some digging, and
if you can point me in the direction of someone in town that is potentially a druid.
You could check the tavern. I guess you could start there. That would be a good place to start. I'm pretty sure you get some people roving in from outside of town every now and then, or restock up, resupply.
Okay. I mean, that would be our next bet because apparently the wolf was awake before you, so that would be an option. But if you can remember anything, please come see me. If you can remember a suspicious trader you had, not like traitor, like, villain trader, like trader as in like merchant.
Yes, that would be a little bit suspect to have a traitor.
I mean, again,
Trader. Yes. If I remember anything, I will be sure to let you know.
Do I feel like they're holding some information back?
Give me.
Can't give you any more.
I know. I'll say give me another diplomacy check.
All right. That was so close to being terrible, but it still wasn't amazing.
You don't get the sense that she's like trying intentionally to dodge you. It's more trying to do the whole Rolodex of who did I talk to, who could I have angered a couple years back. That's kind of like you can see the gears trying to like go in her head, and the only person you can sense that he's kind of like pointing at is that blacksmith.
Mm-hmm. All right. Like I said, if you see anything, please let me know. And also, if you manage to come across someone that can speak to your wolf, please let me know.
You got it, good sir.
And have a wonderful rest of your night.
You too.
And then I will go back to my friends and be like, well, I think, the next thing for me is to find a druid and then have them talk to the wolf. Just because I need more information.
Mm-hmm.
And, clearly, the smith isn't forthcoming due to the fact that, he just doesn't like them, and they don't really like them. So it's kind of a war of attrition on who did it, and I don't really honestly think that he's gonna blow up a building. Because what would the smith have to gain from that? I mean, clearly, she's still doing what she's doing, just in the middle of town.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like she was taking business away from him. It's not like she was a smithy.
Correct. And I mean, like, yes, it's like, killing plants, that's kind of, messed up for a plant man. That's kind of reasonable in my opinion. However, I don't necessarily think that he wants to ruin business in a small town like this. Like, if it was a big city, yes, of course. I mean, I've seen people kill other businesses for way less.
Mm-hmm.
But out here, they're not making that much money. I don't think there's really a money incentive, and it's not like he's making potions out of non-plant material. Like, it's a completely, like you said, completely different marketing. So I think that the wolf knows more. Being awake more, he could have heard something.
Or seen something, or smelled something.
Correct. And I mean, like, if they don't remember buying anything, and, you know, even eyewitness accounts or first-hand accounts, they're not exactly reliable. So like both of their accounts are not very reliable.
Well, looks like we're at a bit of a standstill for this for now.
Correct. Let's go to your wizard tower.
All right.
And we are at almost the 3.5 hour mark.
Yep. Well, we can take a stop here. I mean, because we're kind of shifting to some other objective. So
All right.
good game, everyone.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
I will, because I did roll a couple checks in private to for my.
Oh.
We lost him again, I think. There he goes.
Right when he's gonna spill the beans.
He'll be back.
Oh, there he is. All right.
Slowly,
Welcome back.
slowly
Okay.
coming back. So, Hugo, when you did your check, you did the it rolled out to a 10.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like Rin, when you did your roll, you got a nat 1. So
It's a wolf. I told
it's a
you.
wolf.
It is a wolf.
So yeah.
How dare it just be a wolf?
How dare.
All right. So, friends, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And oh man, he's got the candy. Thank you all for hanging out with us. And thank you all for hanging out with us and doing all the things. And we're happy to be back. We get to roll dice with these nerds again.
Woo!
Woo! And god dang it, Lamus
Hey,
popped
so,
in.
yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah. But everybody, if you are watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, follow. And if you missed most of the episode, now's the time. Because we're posting this these will be available on Wednesday at noon every Wednesday. So if you guys missed it, watch it up on YouTube.
Yeet.
And then catch up, because this is the first episode. So y'all are coming in at a great and wonderful time. So come hang out with us, and we'll be back here every Sunday at 10 a.m. CST, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Pacific Standard Time. So come hang out with us, and thank you all so much. I'm Joe Dirt. I'm just happy to be here. Is really it. I'm just happy to be here, playing some TTRPGs with my friends again. It's been months, literal months, like I think 5 months since I've hung out with them.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was January 8th, the last time we played.
Yeah, almost 6 months, something like that.
Almost 6 months to the day.
Through the day. So yeah, Chicken, do the thing.
What was your favorite part, though? You
Oh,
didn't tell
my
us.
favorite part. It would have to be. That must be awful for you.
I died.
Just seeing you just break down and cry like the first episode, like that's on an offhand comment. It's only gonna get better.
Bodes well.
It bodes well. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me on all the Joe Dirt things. Like I'll get the commands going. I was just doing a lot today, but we'll have commands in the future for all the things. And yeah, Chicken, do the thing.
Alrighty. I am Chicken Atomic, and can find me as Chicken_Atomic on pretty much all socials. Oh, excuse me, and honestly, I have to say that that was also my favorite part. Just absolutely. I wouldn't say terrorizing, but just aggravating the poor Leshy.
Rin, do the thing.
My name is Rin. You can find me at the allegory _ most places. I think. Yeah, it's pretty much that all across the board. My favorite part of today's episode. I have two. So one of them is obviously that must be awful for you. Because I could not breathe. I hurt myself laughing. And the other part I really liked was when Mr. Silversun decided we're gonna give him a show, and then completely bombed his side. Like,
Yeah.
saw through it completely. At least I was convincing. I can't wait to get to know him better. He seems like a fun time.
And speaking of a fun time, Lamis, do the thing.
Oh, you can find me places down below my chin area. Yeah, my favorite part was starting up a new game because that's always fun.
Yeah.
Does that count? Does that count?
I mean,
No.
Does that count? Okay. Oh.
No, because that was. I mean, we're all excited. We've all been excited for this for weeks, months.
How about like Hugo and his very literal following of words in front of the Justicar guy?
And Horizon's just like, he's very literal.
I mean, he's a literal person. I mean, like, I don't know.
He's literally a human.
He's literally a human. Just saying. But yeah.
I also want to say, when you went to the bar, the tavern,
And asked for milk.
and asked for milk, and like the whole time in my head, I'm like, Hugo's favorite drink has to be a glass of milk. And then you asked for milk.
You must have been so happy. You were probably like, I called it.
I've
I
been
nailed
validated.
that.
Yeah. Look. I aim to please, okay? Like, he is just milk makes your bones strong.
Yep.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Guys, remember, take your vitamins.
Then we find out that Hugo's dark secret is all he does is steroids.
Oh god. No. I don't want to Lieutenant Surge this, man.
He's become Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, yeah. Oh man, please, allegedly. We don't want to be sued. But y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with us. We will see you all next Sunday. Let's raid. We haven't been able to do this in so long. Let's raid into Jumping Jackalope because we miss these people. And if you guys didn't know, MK made our overlays, and I did the video editing for the intro video, and we set all this stuff up. It is just, it's amazing. And
MK is the best.
MK is amazing.
Yes,
So.
okay, is awesome.
So thank you all so much, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.